Welcome to yet again. We're going to do a spectacular moment of time. Brennan might should be coming. He said he may not come till tomorrow. I'm not sure at all of anything. Pretty phenomenal yesterday. At least it got weird. I experienced some weirdness. I don't know exactly from today's point of view why or what. Some of it I do. They had mm-hmm, mm, they had a I went to go to sleep. I'll tell the story. I don't think I had yet shared this. Set the motherfucker down. I went and laid down in my bed and I went to sleep. I fell asleep and I woke up as if in my bed, like on an operating table or some shit. And there was no operator to operate on me. I was just on the table, like looking around. It was all dark. You couldn't see anything. It wasn't like, there was clear signs of tools and shit like that. But there was a feeling of definitely on an operating table. And I'm like, nope, fuck this. Came out of the dream. I was laying back in my bed. It like transferred me back. Now I'm in my bed. I'm laying there, and I waited. Like I stayed there for a certain amount of time to get up and go and look at the other room's TV to see what was on there. And there was something really significant on. I think something else came on first because it blew my mind. It's like going from the scene into the dream where I was looking at it on TV. Like I was like in the same situation I came and looked at, and I was like, what in the fucking hell is this we have going here? And then they started talking, come here, kitty. They started talking about there's these I don't know what they were called. I don't know if they had names. I'm sure they did. They didn't stick out, but it's Star Trek Next Generation, and they have these guys in these white suits. It looks like they've just punctured holes all in the suit. The suit is full of holes. Pointless, it's space vacuum, like that makes sense. And then the the it's a father and son and a mother, the triangle, and then they say they're like one of them is mind raping people. He's going into people's minds and fucking them up. Especially this is cheerleader of space. What is her name? Counselor Troy. Counselor Troy is the space cheerleader, and this guy goes to say goodbye, and he does this number. He does this shit where he does this, and he gets into he's a rapist. He's a fucking rapist, and he's caught. Because he can't not rape people. I guess fucking predators are predators. They're gonna fuck you up. Now, I woke up today and whatever. I watched the body language lady, and she's doing Putin after the summit or whatever it was. Now he looked disturbed. He had just came from and the way he was moving, like he was not. They weren't translating what he was saying. They wouldn't say it in English because I think he was talking shit about this guy's all fucked up. He's messed up. Anyway. There was some like you could see his mannerisms and how he was talking. And he can talk English. He's not. He doesn't not speak English. He speaks English. Most of these people that from these other countries speak more languages than we're accustomed to. A lot of them do. But when Biden came out, whatever. You can't take him. I can't take him seriously at all. But he did the same damn thing that the guy did. He did this move, and he like it snapped me right back to that fucking episode. I was like, this is it. This is what they were showing me. I don't know if he was trying to. I don't know, but if you see this shit, like they do you like this, you about to get mind fucked. Let me tell you about that. You don't want that. Human beings, you go stick your wiener in some shit. They're always trying to fuck something. This is the human condition, driven with all these hormones and bullshit. Yeah, whatever. But if you get mind fucked, a whole nother thing. You'd be mind fucking. You'd have no idea what's going on in your mind. It's the TV reality, all the fuck. We might have to be considering this even more, going on. Because you don't want that. Who wants that? Who the hell wants it? You have images and horrors just placed in your mind by some fucking predatory entity, and we'll probably set up for shit like that because we were so specially made and cared for. Bloop. I found it odd having dreams like that where you just fucking you lay down, you transport into dream world, and you're on a fucking table. I've been messing with this dream stuff a lot more because I've rigged my bed up to allow for dream time projection. What the fuck are you talking about, sir? What is this? You see this cage over here? You can go and look up. There's a patent for a like a remote viewer projector. It's basically this cage over here, the exact same dimension, stood on its side with a chair inside. You have the Faraday cage. You have a star tetrahedron you hold in your hand, and you will be able to project out of the cage, like with sufficient force to be like magnified. So that you're fucking either remote viewing, you're astral projecting, or you're remote influencing whatever it is. It's like a booster seat for your transporting astral body, and it works. I see this thing. I saw it on the Leak project, and this is some real shit. There's a patent for it. Somebody had come up with this. It was on. They also had the Black Triangle ship patented. I don't think they ever went into production with it. Whoever did it, was I don't know, but it was the same damn thing. It was just they had got the fucking patent on it. I don't know. I've seen it. But this thing, when I went and showed it to my dad, he knew the guy. He said that he had worked for him. Him and another guy worked with this guy in the 90s, and he recognized the name. I don't remember what it was, or I would say it, but this has been a long time. It was just a side note. Oh, kitty cat. What's wrong, kitty? You're a good old cat, man. I don't know where you came from. I sure do like you. You know why? Because cats are cool. I like my friend dog too, but my friend dog's been farting on me. Man, and they stink. They're bad. I'm not a monster or a pederast or a fucking predator, but I am a little bit of a homebodied earth monster. Not a monster, but I don't. I can become very disgruntled fast if my situation's little fucking shit is fucked with, or just because I'm sensitive to energies, people's fucking vibrations. Sometimes I get fucking emotions that are not mine, and I didn't know that was a thing until I experienced some weird shit. There's actually a fucking person I know, creepy foot fetish. I got it like fucking empath, like, and I had it. It wasn't from me, but I knew who it was when I looked over and seen the person looking at these feet, and I felt this. I was like, oh, like it finally clicked. Like, how many times do you feel emotions and they're not your emotions? If you didn't know they weren't your emotions and you were sad or happy or whatever, and you were empathically getting some vibes from some other place, unless you knew that they were from some other place, you would not think that they were not yours. It would be reasonable for you to assume that these are your emotions, but if you didn't know the difference, then you would be in a messed up situation. I think a lot more people experience that and they're just not really aware of it. And I think some people don't have the same natural emotions as other people. I don't know if they have a fucking degraded scale, if it's diminished. I don't know. You know what I mean? Like, I don't just get mad or whatever. There's like a fine spectrum of different sort of feelings that I have. And then when I have those feelings, and all the fucking tingles will go up your arm. It's like you have whatever sufficient power you need to accomplish whatever it is, because we live in a vibratory universe, and your emotions are the power source of the city. So you can do stuff with that. Where you can think all you want, it's not going to matter. You can imagine things. If you don't have any feelings, you're not going to manifest shit. You're not going to have anything occur out of it. So I just thought I would tell people that. A lot of people like to think that I'm some sort of in my head all the time person, and that is not really the case at all. In this place, I don't know why, it's easy to get the flow of thoughts move through you, because whatever's going on here, it is like as if there's information just channeling through this place, and you'll want to express it, because if you just don't, it's like you will pop. You're like a balloon that will go. So nobody wants that.